So that was a look at those 4 reports. I encourage you to go to analyticsstore.construction.com, download any of those, and see the other 30 or 40 that are up there on various topics. Well, let me share with you now some of our thoughts in terms of things that we're seeing that we believe are going to be interesting trends that will be affecting everybody. And I'm just going to touch on a couple today. The first one's about visualization. Obviously, with BIM, we've been able to do incredible amounts of very powerful visualization, but it has largely been, on a computer screen in an office somewhere. And not to downplay that, because 20 years in architecture, I know how important it is to be able to engage a client or to be able to engage a contractor really viscerally and deeply visually in your design intent. But now the point is, how are we going to get that, especially out to the field? How are we going to take that model data and begin to integrate it into some other formats? And how can we make it portable? How can we take the power of modeling and make it easy to bring with you, and how are we going to integrate it with some of the other technologies that are out there? So I'll show you this, which is one of the most amazing things I've seen recently. And hopefully you can see this over my hotel dial-up connection. But this is, in Monterrey, Mexico, a proposed high-speed rail line. And this has taken helicopter video with a model directly integrated right into it. Pretty incredible. I've seen a lot of modeling before, but that was one of the best examples I've ever seen in terms of integrating it right into helicopter video. Pretty powerful stuff. And then I don't know how many of you have seen natural light holography, but holography used to be pretty complicated in order to be able to actually visualize it. But now you can take a model and you can print it onto a flat piece of plastic. And you could carry that, on an airplane and go to a meeting. And you plop it down on a table, and nobody needs goggles or glasses or anything special. You hit it with a halogen light from above, and the model, whatever it is you got in the model, pops right up off that piece of plastic in pretty high detail, and you can see it right there in the room. But as you can see, this guy's turning it. It's just a flat piece of plastic. So a very compelling way, to, again, make your model really portable and make it so that a number of people can engage with it without having to all crowd around a screen and look at it in a 2-dimensional way in order to see 3 dimensions. Here you've actually got 3 dimensions that are portable. And as with anything, the cost will come down the more that people use it. Then there's lots of interesting stuff going on with augmented reality, integrating it with GPS. I like this example from DPR out in California. What they do a lot of healthcare work. And one of the things that they'll do before they put the rock up, because they self-perform all their interior construction, so they've got it all studded up and they've got the mechanicals in there. They're actually walking around looking at, all right, what medical equipment is going to be in this space? And so that little camera connected to GPS actually locates where you are, and the model then displays to you exactly what's coming up from the model. So you're integrating model data with that live camera feed right on your camera there, on the laptop there, as you're walking in space, and you actually see what's supposed to be here, so I can make sure the mechanicals are there and stubbed out correctly, before I rock the space. Very practical uses. And then the same thing in terms of now, what's the facilities manager going to be able to do coming in 3 years later to be able to see what's up above that ceiling, but once you've captured that in a model, and again, you can coordinate it through GPS to know exactly where the camera in your iPad or your laptop or whatever, your portable device is pointed, basically show you what you're looking at with X-ray vision. Pretty cool stuff. And then there's just going to be amazing hardware things that happen to get into either just amazingly immersive environments, or what we're seeing with Google Glasses and being able to really bring all kinds of information right into your existing world. So there's going to be very exciting things that continue to happen both on the hardware and software side. And it's going to be driven a lot by practical applications.